All right, you know the drill. If you're afoot and you need a tow, you got to call this guy. This is Dennis with Affordable Towing. Dennis, good to see you, first of all.
Tom, yeah.
Okay, we know all of these things that are affecting people right now with COVID and stuff. How has that affected your business?
Well, originally it wasn't too bad, and then it got, when the school shut down and everything, we slowed down quite a bit. And but we've recuperated, and getting drivers has been a nightmare to get people that want to go to work.
I would imagine, because you have a lot of trucks out on the road, do you not?
I do. We have, well, we just bought 3 brand new rollbacks, and we bought this truck here, which was a brand new heavy for us. Gives us 8 heavies and about 73 trucks on the road total.
I've seen some of these things operate. Yes, you can tow the car out of the ditch, but these puppies, I mean, I've seen you lift school buses off the ground. You really do cover the whole gamut of moving things from where they don't want to be.
Everything, yeah. We can not only move the car, but we can pick the truck up off of the car. Hopefully we won't have to.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
But yeah, we cover everything, literally, from moving sheds, buildings. We bought a new a sliding axle trailer, which is hauled for equipment, stuff that the axles are busted up on. And we've got a detached trailer for hauling anything, dozers, cement trucks.
You know, when you're talking about this must lend itself to the fact that, I don't know how many years, is it 16 years? You've been one of the top towing businesses in the nation.
Absolutely. Well, the American Towing Association has picked up, this last year was the 16th year in a row that we have won the award for 100 towing companies. They picked the best 100 in the whole country for customer satisfaction and for the speed of getting there to the job, and we have won that 16 years in a row.
You know, and one of the things also, when you talk about speed of getting there to the job, you guys are a 24/7 operation here.
Absolutely, and you're going to get live people. A lot of times you'll get an answer machine and they'll call you back. If you call us at Christmas Day at 2 in the morning, there's a live person on the phone, and they're going to get you live people to your rescue.
You said, you know, you're having a little trouble filling the cabs of the trucks. You need people. Tell me about that a little bit.
Well, partly is that not everybody fits the bill, because it takes a special person that wants to do a little personal sacrifice, because it's not the easiest job in the world. But the pay's good. For what they do, they make a good living.
Yeah.
And most of our guys are making anywhere from $700 to $1,800 a week. And it's really not a skilled job except for the training it takes to hook the car and drop the car.
Of course.
And a good driving record.
So that's basically what you look for, people who have the good driving record and who really aren't, I mean, you're going to have to do some work, obviously.
Absolutely. Yep.
You know, and you may be working hours that aren't always the greatest, but there's got to be a lot of satisfaction. I know you have a lot of satisfaction helping people out this way.
And that's why I've stuck with this. Actually, I've changed jobs a lot in my life, and this is the one I've settled with because it's helping people. They actually will pay me to help people. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. Okay, let's say someone is looking for a job. What do they need to bring to the table then? You know, and where do they go to find out more about getting a job with Affordable?
Well, you need a Class E license or more. It takes a Class A to run the bigger trucks. And then a clean driving record that's reasonably usable. They can have a spot or 2 on it, but nothing severe.
Right.
And then if they come to any of our offices or pull us up on the internet, and I usually personally interview the drivers, and then we put them in a training session to give them the skills they need. And then I'm always on the phone. I live on the phone. If they got trouble, I tell them, don't call another driver, call me, and I'll get them through it.
All right, now the other side of the coin, the people who need your help. How do they keep track of all the different services? Because as I said, and we've talked about, this is more than just maybe bringing a car out of a ditch. There is so much that you can do. How do they find out about all these services, or how do they get in touch if they need help from Affordable?
You can pull up affordabletowingservice.com or just Google. If you Google anywhere and say Affordable, it'll pop up Affordable Towing.
What kind of area do you cover then?
Basically, we've got trucks in Branson, Joplin, Conway, Bolivar, and Springfield, and we cover it kind of from Harrison to Miami, Oklahoma, to about Clinton to Rolla, that loop.
So if you're seeing this, if you're hearing this, he can help you out.
And we don't charge en route mileage.
Oh, that's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
That is a big deal. So, as the jingle says, if you're afoot and you need a tow, be sure it's affordable and call Dennis.
Amen.
Good to see you.
Good to be here.